Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, thank you. How are you feeling now you've had a few minutes to digest your performance?
A little wore out. I had a bit of an adrenaline dump, but I got through it and got the W. So,
Whenabouts did you have the dump?
I feel like after that first round, I lost everything. I just haven't felt like that in a long time. But I had to push through it for 2 more rounds. So.
Is that the first time you've had that in a fight, an adrenaline dump that bad?
Yeah, that's the first time I felt that. I've never been that tired, not even like in practice. So yeah.
For people who don't know what that's like, try and explain the physical feeling of having every bit of fight and you just sort of leave your body.
I mean, it's just like there's a hole in your gas tank and you just go to zero and your car. It's hard to accelerate. I felt really heavy, my arms, just everything, and it's tough to fight through that.
The fact is that you did fight through it, so although you might not be super happy with your performance necessarily, the silver lining is you've felt that now in a fight and you've been able to come through it. So can you take some positives away with that?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm just glad I got that over with in my debut, and now it's just time to get better. And yeah.
Do you think that's what it could have been? UFC nerves, as they say?
I mean, I don't really want to say that, but yeah, maybe, yeah.
We'll say that because then it won't happen again, right?
Another thing, I had one of the worst weight cuts in my career too.
Really?
Yes.
How so? What happened?
I got down to 57, and I woke up weigh-in day at 57, and we had 1.5 pounds to go, and I just couldn't. I mean, I got it done. It took me like an hour or so, but I was dry heaving. I was driving bad. Like, I had nothing to throw up. My stomach was just I was cramping up super bad, and it was just like mentally, it kind of drained on me. I was mad about it. Like, I was like, whoa, why is this happening? And but I fought through that too, and just made weight.
Did you do something different this time for the weight cut or anything? Can you put your finger on why it happened that bad?
Honestly, no. I thought it has. I mean, usually I don't worry about the weight cuts that much. It's like whatever. It's pretty easy for me, and I don't know. I just waking up and not being able to get that 1.5 pounds down. It kind of it was a struggle. But I mean, I made the weight and I refueled, felt good. So I thought it wasn't that bad.
Right. So let's move on to the fight itself. Did it play out how you kind of anticipated it would, or what did you think was going to happen? Because I noticed he was slipping all over the place in the first round. He was kind of like fighting a bit almost erratic.
Yeah, I knew he was going to come with a lot of pressure, and I thought I was going to be able to counter him and start picking him apart. And I did for a little bit, and then just with that dump, it just made the fight a lot tougher. When
you had that dump, you get through and you're waiting for the scorecards. I imagine it's quite hard for you to feel positive that you're going to get the decision, right?
For sure. I didn't know how I was feeling. Just being exhausted and how I wasn't feeling that good. And yeah, I'm fortunate I got the W.
You say fortunate. Do you feel like you should have got it, or do you think maybe you got it a bit lucky today?
I mean, just because I was so tired, I just wasn't really sure. Because I was super tired. Like I said, I haven't felt like that, and I just, yeah, I just wasn't too confident.
I have to say, you look exhausted even now after having some time out of the cage.
So weird. I got caught in the mouth. It's bad.
Well, we won't keep you for too long. You had an impassioned speech from your corner at the end of the second round. Did that help you get through the third?
Yeah, they were telling me I had to pick it up. They said, you got to put this guy out, man. You got to, my coaches know, how good I am, and just, I don't know, I wasn't there today, I don't think.
Well, look, you got the W. That's what matters in this sport a lot of the time. Congratulations on doing that. Congratulations on fighting through the adversity, and look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.
I know it's tough because you probably haven't had a lot of time to coordinate or to think about what maybe led into having the dump. Do you think that it possibly was due to the fact that the weight cut was a little bit tougher that maybe threw your mind off a little bit, or it might be some residual stuff, do you think? I mean, I know it's too close a time to really sort of combine the two, but do you think that's probably part of the reason, and is that something that you might want to try to change for next fight camp?
Yeah, I definitely want to improve that, get with the nutritionist at the PI and just try to kind of figure that out. But I rehydrated, and after I rehydrated, I felt great. So I kind of just forgot about the bad weight cut, and I thought I was good. So I got back up to like 165-ish, and I was feeling great. So I kind of forgot about the bad weight cut, and I didn't think that was going to be an issue. But I don't know if it was jitters or what. Just
Gotcha. Well, even outside of that, I mean, I'm sure there's got to be still some positives that you took away from your performance out there. Are there other aspects of your striking or some of the other aspects that, when you think about the fight, that you're happy with how they turned out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad I survived the grappling exchanges. That's his main thing, is grappling and chokes. And he had me in some tough spots right there. I put myself into those, which, I was prepared to not get into those positions. But, when you're in there and you just kind of want to like challenge him at his little game. And I don't know, I was just putting myself in bad spots at times, I feel, like when I think about it now, that I could have avoided and could have just got back up or, got away from him. But I kind of just fell into his little grappling games at times.
Are you the kind of fighter that goes back and watches tape on yourself and kind of breaks down your past performances?
Yeah, for sure. I'll go back and I'll look at it and just see what I can improve, and see any holes in my game. See what, but yeah.
So what's the immediate next step? Do you take a little time off? Do you get right back into the gym? What do you hope to do immediately after this?
Yeah, I mean, just like about a week off and then back to it. I want to come back out here to Vegas and train at the PI for like a month or two.
Have you had any opportunity to spend any extended time next door at the PI?
Just about a week. I went out here and did the testing, and it was great. And those guys everybody there is amazing. So I'd like to get back and get a little more work in there and see what I can improve.
And then finally, looking at the rest of 2021, what sort of goals are you setting for yourself?
I'd like to get 2 more fights, hopefully. And anybody on the Contender Series, give me one of those guys, and let's do it.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.